afternoon, and for my friend Jorge, hola.
Hola.
I'm Ralph Shaheen from Speed Channel, TNT, and National Speed Sport News. I'd like to welcome you to a very exciting day here today for NASCAR Phoenix International Raceway and the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. Got a lot of folks to introduce you to, so we'll get right to it as we work our way across our table here. First off, let me introduce you to Mr. Brian Sperber, President, Phoenix International Raceway. Next to him, Mr. Federico Alemán, Managing Director of NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. Woo. Enrique Contreras, Director of NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. Mr. George Silverman, Vice President, Regional and Touring Series for NASCAR. Keith Dahl, Director of Engagement, Marketing, and Motorsports for Toyota. Three-time World Boxing Champion, Mr. Fernando Vargas. Miss Ana Maria Valerino, Director of Marketing, Toyota Mexico. U.S. Representative Mr. Ed Pastor. The President of the Arizona-Mexico Commission, Mr. Larry Lucero. And immediately to my left here, three very talented drivers to introduce you to today for the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. The current points leader and a member of NASCAR's Next Nine, Mr. Daniel Suarez. A winner on the tour this year and second in the points, El Bromista. Didn't think I was going to get that out there, did you, Jorge? Jorge Getter. I have to stop you there just for a second. My 3 years of high school Spanish, that's the best I could do. For those of you that don't know, El Bromista, I am told, means the Joker. You will understand later on. And another one of the top runners in the series and a winner on this year's tour, Mr. Hugo Olivares. We have some good friends with us here as well in the front row. Please let me introduce you to, from the city of Avondale, Mayor Maria Lopez Rogers. Maricopa County Supervisor for District 5, Mary Rose Wilcox. Also with us today from NASCAR, Director of Racing Development, NASCAR Mexico Series, Mr. Chad Little. Mr. Michael Nowakowski, City of Phoenix Council Member, District 7. Enrique Franco, Executive Director, Sonora, Mexico State Officer. And the Consul General de Mexico, Victor Manuel Trevino Escudero. Well, now that we know everybody who is here today, let's begin by introducing you to the President, Phoenix International Raceway, Mr. Brian Sperber.
Well, thank you, Ralph. This truly is a landmark day for motorsports in Arizona, as we are here today to announce that Phoenix International Raceway on March 1st, 2013 will host the very first race in the United States for the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. We are honored and excited to be able to bring Mexico's best drivers and teams to Phoenix International Raceway and showcase this amazing series to the fans in Arizona and across the United States. This 75-lap race will be our featured event on Friday night under the lights during our March NASCAR Sprint Cup weekend. And I want to say special thanks to George Silverman and Chad Little from NASCAR who are here. We'll hear from George shortly. And also one of the NASCAR executives who isn't here, Steve O'Donnell, who approached me at the end of last year about this crazy idea about hosting the NASCAR Toyota Mexico Series in Phoenix. And I had to call him back to make sure that he was really serious because I was so excited about the opportunity. And so Steve unfortunately couldn't be here today, but a big thanks to Steve for initiating this discussion. And I also want to thank the great folks at OCESA, Enrique Contreras, and now my friend and my new business partner, Federico Alemán. relationship with. I can't tell you how excited we are about this event coming to Phoenix. You know, I look at it as sports is a great way to bring people together. And it's no secret that the last few years here in Arizona have been one that has had some turbulence. And I think that this type of an event will showcase what a great state Arizona is and how warm and welcoming our people are. And I can't wait to join with our community to welcome all the race fans, all the teams and drivers to the Valley, to Arizona, and to Phoenix International Raceway in March of 2013.
Thank you, Brian. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the Managing Director of NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series, Mr. Federico Alemán.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. For us in NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series, San Jose, this is a very, very important day. We believe that achievements, it's teamwork, and that's why I want to take just a little time to thank especially the France family and Mr. Brian France, all the team at NASCAR, Mike Helton, Steve O'Donnell, George Silverman, Chad Lill, our technical advisor in Mexico Series, all the teams, team owners, drivers. We're now a big family after 10 years of sport, almost 10 years of sport in Mexico. We have this big achievement and come to a major NASCAR event, who was maybe the dream for not only some of them but most of them, to come up and showcase on the United States our series. So for us at the NASCAR Mexico family, it's a dream come true. I would like to thank also all our media partners, Fox Deportes, Speed, Latin American channels, and Televisa. All our sponsors, Toyota, Ana Maria, thank you for being here. It's a big announcement for us, and thank you for all your trust in all these years. Corona Beer, Goodyear, and Mexico Tourism offices in Mexico. Obviously to the Phoenix International Raceway, especially to Brian Sperber to believe in us and to start dreaming a year ago that we could be here. This is in which, you know, our dream come true, and we're really excited to be here this morning. To all the media here today, thank you for coming, for taking the time. We're pretty sure that we're gonna have a great event, and we look forward to meet you in person at the track next March 1st in 013, in which you guys are gonna start watching how these drivers are performing on the track and to showcase all our series. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you, Federico. And now from NASCAR, Mr. George Silverman.
Good afternoon, everyone. If you've not had the opportunity to attend a NASCAR Toyota Series race, you are in for a treat. This is a world-class series with world-class drivers, and NASCAR is very proud and excited to be part of today's historic announcement. This is a tremendous opportunity to shine a spotlight on a series that in just a very short time has become the premier form of motorsports in Mexico. This series is all about close competition, large and enthusiastic crowds, and great community support. Today's announcement represents a lot of hard work by OCESA, Phoenix International Raceway, NASCAR, and many other folks who had a shared vision of bringing this exciting series to the Valley of the Sun. And it's great to see that there is strong support on both sides of the border getting behind this new event. The phenomenal growth, strength, and impact of the series in Mexico and today's historic announcement are a testament to the diverse appeal and power of our sport. I can tell you, I find myself on my feet whenever I attend a NASCAR Toyota Series event, and I think fans at PIR will be just as excited come next spring. Hats off to Brian, Federico, and everyone who helped make this come about. And drivers, we know you'll put on a heck of a show when the time comes. And on behalf of all of us at NASCAR, I also want to thank all the NASCAR fans here in the Southwest who support PIR and now have yet another reason to come and enjoy NASCAR racing in Phoenix. Thank you.
Next up, let me please introduce you to Mr. Keith Dahl, Director of Engagement and Marketing and Motorsports for Toyota.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here today representing all of Toyota's motorsports activities in the United States. And of course, being a graduate of Arizona State University, I'm always happy to return to the Phoenix area. So several years ago, Toyota entered the NASCAR Truck Series, what is now the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. And we have grown our participation and of course now compete as well in the NASCAR Nationwide Series and NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And we are very proud of our accomplishments at the highest level of competition in NASCAR. And in addition to competing for race wins and championships, we enthusiastically embrace NASCAR as a way to engage with our brand, the many NASCAR fans, Toyota owners, Toyota company associates, and our great large number of Toyota dealership associates around the country. And so we're very proud to support another member of the Toyota family, Toyota of Mexico, with this truly noteworthy event. Because for Toyota, the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series race that will be held here next year is really the ideal time and place, because Toyota has enjoyed a great relationship with Phoenix International Raceway, and we are proud to announce that Toyota will be the official pace car for both NASCAR weekends next year at Phoenix International Raceway. So great news for all of us, and let me turn it now over to Ana Maria Vallarina.
Thanks, Keith, and hi to all of you. As everyone said, for Toyota Mexico today, it's a very, very special day. We're really very thrilled because this is a historical opportunity. I can just say that we never believed this could be happening, and this is a historical moment for all of us. We are really very thrilled and excited to be here for next year. I can tell you that Toyota will not only be the official pace car, as just Keith mentioned, but it's important to remind that Toyota is really committed with motorsports. We are really committed to support not only the drivers, their teams, but also to build a strong platform in Mexico for this sport. We share the same values as the sport here, as discipline, teamwork, respect for people. That's why we are part of NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series. So thanks for this opportunity. Thanks for everyone for being here. And talking about pace cars, as we just mentioned, I am honored to announce that the driver of the pace car will be the three-time champion, boxing champion, Fernando Vargas. So thanks, Fernando.
I'm very excited to be in such a historic event where Mexico and the United States will be together, bringing unity, you know, as much as we need that here in the United States. And, you know, I've never in my life have I ever driven a pace car, but you want to bet that I'm going to drive the hell out of that pace car. And I just want to warn everybody, just make sure you're not anywhere near the, you know, my way. I'm very excited. I want to thank Brian, the president of NASCAR, and also my friend Brian Prince. I'm honored for you know, being chosen to do this, and I think that, you know, it's a great opportunity for me, as we're talking yesterday, me and Brian were, you know, talking about me getting to NASCAR. So you might see me on the racetrack very soon. Thank you very much.
I would also strongly suggest to our drivers, don't bump.
Please do not bump.
It's great. It's going to be an exciting part of that weekend for sure. Well, now let's move on. Please let me introduce to you our U.S. representative, Mr. Ed Pastor.
Thank you. Buenos dias, bienvenidos. This is really a historic moment. I've had a working relationship with PIR for the past 35 years. I've seen the rebuilding and regrading of the facilities and the world class. I've also seen the racing program continue to develop and also become an attraction nationwide. And so on occasion, I have to remind my constituents that PIR is an economic engine. It brings hundreds of millions of dollars, and it helps the economy through the racing programs it has out at PIR, and has been a good partner not only for the west side, but also entire Maricopa County and the state of Arizona. And so today, it's a historic moment. The Mexicans are coming. I have to tell you, March 1st will be the first race. It's a historic race. But for Arizona, it should mean a lot more. As you know, and Brian talked about that, we do not have the best image in this state. And hopefully, and I'm sure we will, that the people of Arizona will not only welcome the drivers coming from Mexico, the teams, but also with the sports fan who will be bringing their vessels out to the west side and into central Phoenix. So this is really a historic moment. I want to congratulate everyone who's involved, and thank you for bringing them here, because it's going to be a great race. And so again, this is a historic moment, and I thank PIR, and I thank NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series for being here. And I only have one request, that maybe we can do a one-day driver's license for Mr. Vargas. In case he stopped, that we have the one-day license for him. Congratulations to everybody.
I'm ready.
Next up, the president of the Arizona-Mexico Commission, Mr. Larry Lucero.
Thank you so much. And echoing what the Congressman has just spoken about, I'm Larry Lucero, president of the Arizona-Mexico Commission.